We are about to get to the facts behind how the Golden State Warriors are making history in 2025. First off, the Warriors have won 10 straight with Jimmy Butler in the lineup, and Butler just dropped his first triple-double in Warrior threads, the first triple-double by any Warrior player this season. Here's how that triple-double was historic. Jimmy recorded 15 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists, and 3 steals against Portland, making Butler the fastest player to record a triple-double with the Warriors since franchise legend Rick Barry way back in 1972. However, despite being labeled as a locker room cancer with the Miami Heat, Jimmy wasn't too concerned about his numbers following Golden State's most recent victory against Portland.
Well, you can't get a triple-double without your teammates, that's for damn sure. Whether they miss the shots and you get the rebound, or they make the shot whenever you pass it to them. But, that's just a word. I'm just happy that we won. Triple-double or not, I take these wins as they come.
Jimmy's teammates were thrilled with his performance, as Buddy Hield, who had 20 points and 6 three-pointers made off the bench, and who has the third most games in league history with 20-plus points along with 0 free throws made simultaneously, gave Jimmy a new label.
He's just a connector on both ends. He knows how to win. He knows how to play. He's aggressive on defense. He's a guy that's seen multiple schemes, and he's just the forces that we need on both ends. And he knows how to settle us down when we need a bucket to get us settled down and get in the free throw line. And he just, like I said, he's a great connector on both ends, and that's why he's here. Getting to the free throw line, talking on defense, making the right play, whether it's a steal or getting a stop, or sometimes he'll be everywhere. And he's, like I say, he's just that energizer bunny on both ends. And sometimes when we need a bucket, we know how to put the ball in his hands and the right read, the right play, or get to the foul line. He's, like I say, he's a connector. He connects the game really well.
GP2 had a Warrior-high 26 points on 81% true shooting to go along with 2 stocks. The hero from the Blazer game, which was close and competitive for a big chunk of the second half, spoke on how Jimmy Butler's affected things as well.
I like playing with Jimmy. Jimmy's fun to play with. He demands too, just like Steph, so we got another guy that demands, a lot of attention. And he knows how to make plays in the post. And when he's doubles, I just try to, find open space and be available for him just to, break down defense and make plays in the middle.
Meanwhile, given the Dubs' maximum chemistry, Jimmy Butler hilariously reacted to Buddy Hield calling him the connector.
Buddy?
Buddy called you
Don't
connector.
listen to nothing Buddy says. Ever.
Okay.
He can't even spell connector, man. I think about it. I'll take that all day, every day. I don't care what point in the game that is. Watch it. Buddy, spell connector. Hell.
Connector, connect for?
See?
Connector?
Connector, spell connector.
Connector. C-O-N.
Oh, man, don't help him. Exactly my point. Y'all see that?
Why are you trying to stop me like that?
I'm not. She said that you called me a connector.
You are a connector.
Okay, so spell it. All right, I'm out. No, just stop.
Buddy also went in depth on the Warriors pre and post Jimmy.
But it kind of feels as if it's been 2 seasons in 1 year, right? Where the first half of the season was one way, but then the second half of the season totally different.
Yeah.
But does it feel like that personally for you, being that this is your first season and only season with the Warriors? Did you feel different the first half of the season compared to the feeling that you have with your teammates on this side of the break?
No disrespect to everybody who's been there, like Wiggs and Kyle and Melt and Lindy. I feel like we had it clicking earlier, but then after that, I didn't woke up the league again, and then we just hit a wall. We couldn't turn it over. We just win one, lose 2, win 1, lose 2. We couldn't find that, get back to that flow. And then after that, I think when Jimmy came here, we missed those guys that we had. I think Jimmy came in and settled us back in, putting that championship, that winning mindset that he's always known for, and the greatness of Steph and Draymond connecting with him. I think he settles us down, and he's closed a lot of games for us, and you see why he's here. He brings a new spark on both ends. He connects both ends well, and playing with a guy like Draymond and Steph, they know how to defer, and then when Steph knows how to take over, he takes over. And Jimmy's a guy that he would take over, but he's a pass-first guy, and he's made the right read, and he lets everybody be themselves. And when it's time to get the ball, enough times he tell me, give me the ball. And so when it's time to take over, he knows what to do. And Steph and Draymond let him do that, and he does let Steph do his thing too. So and Draymond just a connector. He just figures the game out. You know, he's that quarterback just making the right reads on offense and defense. So and like guys like me, BP, Moses, the Gees of the world, and Loon, we just got to come in and do our job at a high level and just make the right read, the defensive play, or the right shot, and trust those guys to take us to the promised land.
Moses Moody's making some history as he had 20 points on 7 for 10 field goals made against Portland, but more importantly, the win improved him to 16-1 as a starter, cementing his spot in the starting 5 going forward, given Moses has the highest winning percentage by a starter across the association. Last but not least, Stephen Curry is 2 threes away from becoming the first player of all time to make 4,000 career three-pointers. Wardell's set to make some history as this Dubs homestand progresses, likely early on in their next game against the Sacramento Kings. Given we may not see Steph get a chance to stick around long enough to make 5,000 threes, look for Chef to embrace the moment of achieving such a feat. But do you think Curry will embrace the moment after hitting 4,000 triples, or will he play it off? Let me know down below. This was your boy DFlow, and I'll see you next video.